For Choggy's last tutorial, I had him work on his horizontal wrist rolls, both outwards to upwards, and inwards and then upwards. A lot of Choggy's style is very vertical. He works in vertical planes a lot. Vertical passes, vertical aerials. He does use horizontal a little bit, bouncing around the legs and stuff, but I'd like to see him work on his horizontal plane a little bit more. So one thing I've yet to see Choggy do any of is neck work, so that's where we're going to go for today's assignment. Okay, the move we're going to go for is, you've just been practicing the horizontal wrist roll like that. So from the top one, we're going to come straight round into a one-handed neck pass. Okay, so to practice the neck pass on its own, start off bouncing horizontal on your shoulders, bring it as high up to the tops of your shoulders as you can, then move it up to the neck. And just do that as long as it takes for you to get comfortable with it. Then what you're going to do is go around to the near side, so right hand going around to the right hand side, or left hand to the left, either way. And just let it go round and then stop. And let that stick just come round and flop about across your chest. And just get used to doing that and try and time it, so just do one solid bump over here under your armpit. Just a nice gentle swing and a bump over there. And then what you're going to do is let go and try and catch that. And because it's a fairly gentle swing just coming over, you can let go of there. You just got to drop. All you need to do is where your thumb's on the back of your neck where you're letting go. You just need to trace that thumb very quickly down under that. So you keep your hand in the same shape and just trace the thumb along your neck and across your chest to where you're expecting the stick to make that little bump on your chest there. So you just bring that hand down very quickly and take it off. Then it's just doing that from the wrist roll. So you go up, and you're already up high, and you just come down with a little one-handed neck pass. So that's the move I'd like you to add to your repertoire next, Choggy, because I think it's got a nice flow to it and it opens up a whole load of kind of contact derivatives we can explore in the future. But I also it's a good foundation move for horizontal work. So wrist roll out, up to the top, and around the neck. So I'd like you to do that. I'm not going to ask you for 100% effort on this because it's a tricky move to get down. So what I'd like you to do is practice it until you feel fairly reliable with it. Then try and do a video of 10 in a row. And if you get it wrong, just carry on. Try 10 attempts and then put up your score for how many you get out of 10. And I'm not going to set a pass record. This is something you can work on yourself. You know, you'll do a video, you might get 4 out of 10. You can post up and say, this is where I'm up to so far. And I'll either say, alright, well, the ones you're getting wrong, you need to work on this. Or you can post up and say, I've got 8 out of 10. I go, wicked mate, and move on to the next thing. But just, when you're ready, post a video up of 10 attempts and we'll see how you're getting on with it. The second move I'm going to ask Choggy to work on for his next assignment is horizontal aerials. So coming down to the far hip, and as you come off on the bounce, just a little lift into the air. And whichever catch you can make at the moment, you know. I think the smoothest catch is if you go right hand up, right hand out, same direction spin, same hand, and you just kind of flow out. But it also works quite nicely to take it across with the other hand. Or you can go for a kind of backhand catch. There's lots of variations on the catch, but mainly I just want you to get a horizontal aerial fairly comfortably in your sort of repertoire. So just, yeah, across, I'd say shoulder downwards, and then you've got the slightly diagonal line, so when you come back up you just lift it back up that line, flick it out and take the catch. So I'm going to go for the same method of assessment I went for the last one, just try and do 10 in a row and we'll see what your scores are like, and whether we need to keep working on it or move on to something else. So just practice both moves, get the vids up, and I'll get some more feedback for you. Keep up the good work, Choggy. It's fun having you as part of the school.